How did it end? Author Orpheus for Reading for Minutes published on the 18th of August 2021 updated on the 18th of August 2021 This melodramatic series was filmed in Ukraine in 2020. It consists of 20 episodes, starring Ekaterina Kuznetsova. Went in the evening on the channel, Russia. In the frame is a successful singer Renata Martin. This is a talented beauty who not only achieved success in her career, but also happy in life, near her loving mother, handsome husband. But here in the girl's life comes an unexpected danger. Where it all began, a brief review of the first episodes. Renata feels that someone is following her, the girl even started having nightmares. After these dreams in the city lake fished out an inflatable doll, which can easily be confused with the singer. A little later at the bottom of the reservoir found drowned, which turned out to be one of the fierce fans of Renata Martin. Investigator Vladimir Orlov suspects that the singer has a maniacal admirer and she may be his next victim. Meanwhile, Renata's life is boiling. In her house is her older sister, who came with her family for the sake of reconciliation with her mother, also asked to live with the singer's former husband, which is very much disliked by her current husband. At the same time, despite the people who constantly surround her, the singer feels lonely and vulnerable. She tries to talk to her family and producer about the threat to her, but only hears concerns about her royalties, the contract she has to write, as well as the money that has disappeared from her home safe. Meanwhile, the maniac is getting closer. The crime has already happened not in the park, but in Renata's house. Detailed ending of the series. Episode 17. Previously fired Orlov is resumed at work. Renata decided to release a song in which she will address the killer, who is leading such a persistent and relentless hunt for her. 18. Orlov finds a new witness who will help him to get on the trail of the maniac. Meanwhile, the killer himself has found Renata's new address. 19. A criminal attacked Lika, Orlov's daughter, and kidnapped her. Nikita, or Renata's first husband Martin, with whom she sings a duet, tried to protect the girl, but gets injured. Orlov is furious, he is angry at the singer. The girl is tormented by conscience. Trying to appeal to the feelings of the maniac, she records an appeal to him and puts it on the internet, offering to exchange herself for the girl. 20. Orlov freed the daughter, but she did not remember the appearance of the kidnapper. However, the policeman did not believe that his colleagues arrested the scumbag. He believes that the killer is not Sharov, or the one who in general did not want to kill, but to save Renata, and himself, at his own risk, went to the detention and finally neutralized the real maniac. By the way, it is curious that viewers comparing both versions of the series, in Ukraine it was also in Russian, but under a different name, Shadow of the Star, noticed the difference, say, in the form of characters. Colonel in one country walks around in a uniform with a trident, in the second, with a chevron tricolor. The same with the situation in the police station, the flags of different countries appear in the frame. Are the audience satisfied with such a finale? Opinions of viewers about this movie were divided into two camps. And the camp of critics is many times more than the camp of authors of satisfied reviews. So, people praise in Reflection of a Star, full compliance with expectations, sympathetic characters, happy ending, everything is in place, as it should be in a melodrama. The heroine is a kind-hearted person, again, as it should be according to the laws of the genre, strong cast, interesting interiors, but the outfits of the heroes on the contrary, delight, monotony, the number of characters is optimal, not boring, but also not confusing. In general, we have a melodrama with a detective bias, filmed not for a wide audience, but rather, for fans of the genre. But what's criticized in this movie? Two trusting and nice law enforcement officers, yes, the series, soap, but, not soap. Same, two simplistic dialogues, or half of them can be cut out. The movie will not suffer from this, a plot with little dynamics of events, a weak hit of the heroine star, characters not viable. It's hard to understand what kind of success Renata has, if her audience is played by a cast of 4 people, or how her sister's pastry business survives, if 3 tables of her small cafe are Almost always empty, lack of a real detective. The viewer guesses who the maniac is by the middle of the series, and the show has 10 writers. That's what they say, 7 nannies have a child without an eye. But you can watch, proof of this at least dozens of reviews. Female audience, reflection of the star, though with a squeak, but went.